gonna break down my letterboxd top 4, because ever since I started doing those interviews on the red carpets, like, what's your letterboxd top 4, I'm like, please can I just be famous? Like, I want to tell people. Now, I haven't been as good as posting on letterboxd recently because I've been watching shit movies that I just feel embarrassed to log, or I just like things that I'm like, I don't really have anything to say. That was fine. It got the job done. But my big opinion on favorite movies is like, I have my favorite movies, but they're not necessarily great movies. They're great to me. They're favorites of mine. But like, they're not perfect, okay? Okay, so first up, here's my letterbox. Okay, my favorite movie, and these are not in order. My favorite movie, Royal Tenenbaums. Now, like, I feel it's on so many people's lists because it really is that good. Like, every time I watch it, I'm like, this is such a great movie. It's so enjoyable. Miss Margot Tenenbaum, my sophomore year for Halloween, and it was all a ploy to get my dad to buy me a fur coat, but great costume, great movie, such a good soundtrack. All 4 of my favorite movies have just really good soundtracks because that changes so much for me. That is so important. So, what else do I have to say? I just love this movie. I could watch it a million times. I think the cast is perfect. Like, Owen and Luke Wilson, just so, like, love them. And I just love, like, the dad. Sorry, I'm, like, blanking on names. I love, like, the dad and son's dynamic with the tracksuits, and, like, it's so easy to watch, but it's so deep and, like, not necessarily cheerful, but it's also an easy watch. I just love that. And I love a solid vibe with a movie. Next, Pieces of April with, oh my god, what's her name? Hold up. Katie Holmes. So good. Just, like, not super high budget, which I love. I watched it every single Thanksgiving with my mom my whole life, like, as long as I can remember. I just think it's so, also, like, a very easy watch, a very short movie, very simple, but so emotional, but, like, funny, and just everyone should watch it on Thanksgiving once in a while. And also a really good soundtrack. I have this CD. I guess I still have the CD somewhere. But such a good soundtrack. I'm trying to, like, give opinions, but I'm like, I just like it. And you should watch it. That's kind of the gist of my knowledge. But oh, I have a text message from Lily Fulmer. Okay. Next, Singles. That's my review. But Where Has This Been All My Life? Peter Westerberg. Once again, great soundtrack. The soundtrack is, like, almost entirely just Peter Westerberg, who I love and I'm always forgetting about, but it's so good. And it's just, like, really funny. It's kind of made like Love Actually, and since, like, there's all these different plot lines and then they, like, come together. But I just think it's, like, kind of stupid and silly, but, like, really nice to be like, being single is so much fun. That's kind of like the plot of the movie, but it's done in, like, a cool way. Why am I glitching? Okay. So yeah, everyone should watch that. And then I remember watching it and being like, I don't know anyone who's seen this movie. Like, I watched it on YouTube. I was like, what's going on? And then I brought it up to my mom and she was like, oh my god, that's such a good movie. And then I told my friends to watch it and they were like, oh my god, this is such a good movie. So it's like, it's nice to find something for yourself. And, like, not that I've discovered that movie, but in terms of my friends and my family, yeah, I guess just my friends. 1992, so good. Such a good one. Okay, last top 4 is Reality Bites. Also, like, not a perfect movie, like, kind of just cheesy and silly, but just so easy to watch, and I just love it. Like, all 4 of these are just, like, love the feeling I have when I watch them. They hit every time. This one, Also a good soundtrack. I also still have this CD and I listen to it all the time. And I would play a lot of these songs for my campers because I'm a camp counselor. If you didn't know, everyone who knows me knows that. Anyway, my review of this was, this is my mom's favorite movie and mine too. That's all I have to say because it's perfect to me. And like that sums it up. It's Winona Ryder and Ben Stiller and Ethan Hawke. And it's just really good. And this one's really funny, I think. I get kind of awkward admitting that I think things are really funny because like, what if someone like really disagrees? I mean, it doesn't matter, but I'm like, I think this one's really funny. This is just Yap Central up in here. Okay, now I'm gonna run through quickly my 5-star list on letterboxd because like I said, like those are my favorites. They're kind of just like low budget except for Royal Tenenbaums, or at least they feel low budget, and like the soundtrack rules the movie. Great acting in my opinion, funny in my opinion, and good clothes, good outfits, like good vibes everywhere. Watch them, especially Singles and Reality Bites. Like everyone should have seen Royal Tenenbaums by now, so catch up. Pieces of April, gotta watch that on Thanksgiving, so maybe not right now, but Singles and Reality Bites, easy, fun, you know, watch them. Okay, how do I find my list? Here we go. These are my 5-star movies as of right now. Boogie Nights, so good. Crazy, so good. Sorry. Buffalo 66, that was another Halloween costume I did. Loved that movie. Amelie is like always, I'm like, should I just put this in my top 4? But it's like I can't replace any of the ones in my top 4 because those are like me. Like these are me in movies. I'm so obsessed with them that I can never take them out of my top 4. But Amelie, it's like so good. But it's like I found Amelie a little later in life, but I watched my 4 favorites so young. So then of course The Godfather Part 1 and Part 2. I love a mob movie so much. And also When Harry Met Sally, just like great rom-com. Also The Sweetest Thing, that's a 5-star for me. So good. That's probably the best rom-com in my opinion. I made my friends watch it recently and I was like, guys, sit back, relax. It's funny, it's stupid, it's so good. Okay, then we have Cat Person. I saw this in theaters when I was home a few years ago with my friends, and like it's just like kind of really weird and like no one talks about it, but like it was a great movie, but it's weird and I've heard people say they don't like it, but whatever. Then Oppenheimer. I loved Oppenheimer so much. I've watched it so many times. It just like you're seeping in history. It feels like you're there and I just really enjoy that. Then Blue Crush. Y'all, I watch that movie every year at the beginning of summer. Peak vibes. So dumb, so cheesy, but amazing. And then we have The Fast and the Furious. I love that whole collection, but specifically the first one. It's like the outfits, the vibes, like everyone's sexy, and that's great. And then of course The Shining. Need I say more? I don't think so. Fargo has 5 stars for me. That one just hit so well. I was like, this is an amazing movie. And that's what I'm saying. Like, I watch Fargo and I'm like, this is an amazing movie. But it's like not my favorite, but it's a perfect movie. I would say perfect. To me, all these are perfect. Then 101 Dalmatians. Y'all, I watched that a few years ago and I was like, oh my god, so beautiful, so artistic, and just a good one. It's perfect. Then Love, Rosie with Lily Collins and God, what's his name? Finnick Odair. It's not his name, but whatever. I just love. It's a great little romance movie. It's also just like silly, and like it's not really silly. It's kind of sad, but I love Rosie. Like it makes me happy, and I watch it all the time. Scott Pilgrim versus the World. That movie is so good. Like it's funny every time. I just feel so like energetic and like I could take on the world. And I think about this movie at social functions all the time just because like the way it's like so weird, and like that's just like, I don't know, I think about it all the time in public, if that makes sense. Then y'all, Tangled, 5-star movie. If you haven't rewatched that recently, you should. It's so good. Then Crossroads with Britney Spears, funny, easy watch, classic girl movie. But I don't really believe in girl. Wait, what am I saying? Watch it. It's a little road trip movie. It's so fun. Then Palo Alto. Such a good one. Also just like a fun, like teenage vibe. Then The Trial of the Chicago 7. I don't know, it's just like on Netflix, and it's kind of like Oppenheimer for me, where it just like makes things very clear, talks about some history that like you wouldn't necessarily learn about in school, and I think it's really well done. Great little history movie for you. And then we have Natural Born Killers. That was on my top 4 for a while. I just love it. I love the outfits. I love how batshit crazy it is. It's such a fun one. It's such a cool movie. Like, I feel cool watching it, you know? And then 10 Things I Hate About You. Also in my top 4 for a long time. When I was younger, this was like my favorite movie. I mean, also just like perfect soundtrack, funny, goofy, cute, good vibes. What more do you need? Watch movies that make you feel good, you know? And then lastly, for my 5 stars, we have Anora from last year. I just loved it. I thought it was great. Yeah. Well, that's kind of all I have to say. That's my little movie spiel. I'm big on movies, co-president of the high school film club, and thanks for watching.